Squeak. We're here with Chef Caleb Taylor from Jack
Taylor.
Dusty. Oh, Taylor, that's right. What you got cooking today?
Well, wonderful. Thank you for having me. You know, every great Irish recipe starts with a cocktail. So we have
I love this holiday.
and boredom, which is translates to an Irish drum. You have some Jameson whiskey, some maple syrup, and some other great things
And
inside
a
as well.
shamrock on it.
Yes.
And we were in the commercial break. We found out that you guys are growing these.
Absolutely, yeah. We're trying some things out in our members' golf club, growing a few items, and these have flourished, so it's wonderful.
So
You've got to try this. It's great.
locally grown shamrock and a great drink. I love it.
And it's beautiful, too.
Yes, it is. And so we'll get started with one of our wonderful breakfast items. Actually, Linda, if I can ask that you would cut some of this cabbage just as
Okay.
thinly as you possibly can.
Like this?
That would be perfect, absolutely. And so I have some potatoes here. I have some potatoes
I'm
here. I've
serious
already went
about
ahead
my
and peeled
cutting.
them, and I have them here cooked in the pot. And actually,
Okay.
Bobeth, if I could ask you, we're just going to take these potatoes and we're going to crush them. So if you can imagine already having
Just make a mash.
crushed potatoes and cooked vegetables from the night before,
Do I need to go down the middle?
that would be wonderful. Absolutely.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll do it
absolutely. I do have some already cooked vegetables I'm going to add to the pan here and start cooking.
Oh, you missed one flying on the floor, Caleb.
That's all right. We'll save
Potatoes are
that.
out of control.
We'll save that.
So
we're
is
gonna,
Linda.
we're going to cook these vegetables.
so
Linda,
good.
that should be perfect. Thank you so much for doing that. So
love
we're going
it
to add our
when Linda
vegetables. I have a little bit of crushed garlic here we're going to add. Just get some really nice flavors going here. We want to cook this
All right.
ahead of time. We're going to let this go. We're going to add some fresh thyme
And
I have
got
here.
Your mashed.
That's perfect. And I actually have some already mashed
You don't want
and
mine,
cooked
huh?
here. I know the magic of TV.
We
No, you
like
can
the
add that
magic.
to there. Add that to there, please. And I have our Irish cheddar, right? So this is our
Oh,
That'll be the
little
best
Irish influence there. Okay.
Can never have too much.
So while
cheddar.
these are cooking, I'm going to take a little bit. We have some duck fat, right? So.
Oh, that's always there goes the healthy factor
So
of the veggies.
we could leave this vegetarian and sear it in just maybe some olive oil or something of that nature. I have some I'm going to place in the pan here. We just want to get it nice and caramelized on the
So
outside.
you make them like a crab cake. You basically make a mush.
Exactly, pretty much. And you know, one secret here is you have to get your oil to a smoking point. A lot of people are afraid to do that, you know, because of the spatter or the smoke, whatever it might be. But you have to get it there or else they're going to stick to the pan. So
How
very
do you
important.
get them to stick together?
Just the good old-fashioned way. I get my hands in there, and you want to kind of
Squid?
form them into little cakes. You want to chill them the night before so that they can, you know, stay this perfect shape.
So the potatoes are enough to bind. There's
Exactly.
No egg or anything.
Yeah, very important note. This isn't a potato cake. This is a vegetable cake with a little bit of potato in there.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
very
But you make
important.
them the night
Healthier.
before.
Well, I'll make them a couple hours in advance. I'll take my vegetables that I have the night before and then make them a couple hours in advance so that they do kind of chill. Just like a crab cake, like you said, you want them to stay nice and tight.
And this ended up being a traditional Irish dish because they had so many vegetables and potatoes?
Well,
Is that what happened?
it's actually an English dish. There is an Irish dish known as colcannon, which is very similar to this. But this is a great breakfast item that we serve in Jack Dusty with some locally grown greens and some eggs as well.
Yeah, very
so we're just gonna sear these.
That
In
would be
fact,
good.
these are just about
How
ready.
long does it
Really?
take?
It doesn't take very long at all. You want to heat them through. So maybe I would leave them in there at a little lower, turn the heat down a little bit just to let them heat all the way through. But again, remember, everything in here is cooked, so there's no worry
need
about
to-
that. So we'll take this. I'm going to have some beautiful, if you could just pass me the beer vinegar.
Yes.
All right, so this is a pretty fun vinegar. It's a beer vinegar.
Right, vinegar.
Oh.
The Irish, I've heard, like
Irish
beer.
beer vinegar.
I'm going to add a little bit to this, a little bit of salt. Just kind of mix that up. I like nice fresh greens, you know, for breakfast. I think it's
Really?
a wonderful addition. Absolutely.
This is a great breakfast.
Yeah, it's a nice, healthy breakfast.
Tell
you
me a
know.
little bit more about this beer vinegar thing.
Yeah.
You
The
know,
beer-
I'm new to this Irish thing.
No, absolutely. We have this beer vinegar. I thought it would be a nice kind of fun addition to this dish. In the restaurant, we actually use a balsamic vinaigrette. You could use any type of vinegar that you'd like. But you know, it's. I think once you taste it, you'll really see that adds a nice element to this dish.
All right, I love the way it looks. I'm going to swap these out so everyone can get a great look at a very wonderful and fresh Irish/English breakfast dish, but it's never too early to celebrate with the cookies. So
That's
I'll
right.
take a
Our
shamrock.
wonderful pastry team at the Ritz-Carlton, Chef Lindsay McDonald and her team
boy.
put these together
Thank
for
you.
us.
And we want to raise a glass in cheers, of course, to
You may have one.
Caleb
Why, thank
and Jack
Yes.
Dusty, and also mention that these are special for St. Patrick's Day, but Jack Dusty is unrolling a new spring cocktail menu with a lot of unique flavors, and I noticed a lot of fresh seasonal spring tastes.
Absolutely, a
Rhubarb
lot of
made the
fresh ingredients. It's really a great time to be at Jack Dusty right now.
Absolutely. All right, Joey, you're dressed in green, and the man has found himself a cocktail to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Marcia, thank you for celebrating with us. Be safe the rest of the evening, and be sure to take some time and enjoy that Irish Suncoast view.
Well, I want to taste one of those.
Me too. Those look wonderful. The crab cake?
Really good.